friends, welcome to That Crystal Show. I'm Bella from Bella Luna Crystals. Today I'm going to be teaching you how to fix broken crystals. There's nothing worse than when you break one of your favorite crystals. So I'm going to be showing you what I do when I repair crystals, when the inevitable happens, they break in shipment or my son breaks them into two pieces and it's the saddest, but you can save them, and broken crystals still have the same energetic properties as those crystals that have been repaired. So let's get into the video. All right, everyone. So in today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to repair a broken crystal. This happens from time to time. It's always so sad. This was actually a crystal I received broken from one of my suppliers. I was super bummed about this because I really wanted one for myself, but I'm going to keep the broken one. I do think that broken crystals are still pretty. They still have the same metaphysical properties. So whether this has been broken or not, it's still going to do what lemon calcite does. And it was a beautiful moon. Look how pretty she was. And she did break in shipping. Unfortunately, they had a new packer, and the packer packed this directly touching another moon. As you can imagine, they clinked in shipping and snapped the biggest one, unfortunately. But I am going to repair it, and I am going to keep this for my own personal collection. So let me show you what you need. You're going to need Loctite glass glue. This is what I like to use for crystals. You're also going to need some Scotch tape, any brand. I just happen to have Scotch brand. Clear tape. You want to make sure when you use the clear tape, and I'll show you, that you're leaving it kind of off so that you can peel it off. So let's go ahead and open up the Loctite. And I like Loctite brand personally. And we're gonna screw the cap on, pull it off. Now you always want to test a little on a piece of paper. Ooh, see, look at that, it came way out fast. So you want to be careful so you know kind of what it looks like. I'm gonna put a generous amount, trying to keep it in the center. It's gonna absorb some because it is a bit of a porous crystal. So I'm gonna put a very generous amount on here. And then I'm going to reattach the crystal, hold them together very tightly for about 30 seconds. And after this, I am going to put a little bit of Scotch tape on there, just on the top to kind of hold it firmly closed. And then I will let this sit on paper. Now remember to always use paper. As you see, it's leaking through. I'm actually gonna move it over to the cardstock. It's a little thicker. It will leak through, so don't try to do this on the table. It will end up sticking to your table. You want to make sure that this has got a nice tight seal on it. I am going to use some Scotch tape to hold it in place. And notice I'm leaving some of the Scotch tape loose here so you can peel it off when it dries. I'm going to put some more Scotch tape. And again, making sure you can peel it off. Don't use packing tape, okay? Packing tape will be a pain to remove. You will be sad. I'm gonna fold it actually a little so I can peel it off there. And then I'm gonna check the other side. Now on this side, I'm also going to take a little bit of my paper and wipe it a little. Make sure it's not leaving any residue. Be careful not to touch it with your hand. As you can see, it'll leave some marks that'll come off with a little bit of goof off, but be careful. And then I'm gonna put some more tape on this side to secure it. And I'm gonna fold it again so I can peel it off easily. And then that's gonna be it. You do wanna let this sit for a couple of hours to seal together. You can use like a Gorilla Glue if you want to, but Gorilla Glue expands. I get a lot of people asking me like, can I use Gorilla Glue? That expands. This will not expand, and that's why I use a glass glue. And that's all there is to it. So with the power of technology, let's go and see the finished product. All right, so we're on day 2. So I let this dry. I'm gonna pull the tape off. I'll probably have to use a little bit of like goof off to get some of this off. It should come right off. Yeah, you see I can, if you have any glue residue, it'll come off with your fingernail. Just gentle, especially with like a calcite specimen. Usually I do a little better job than what I did with this one. And so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna The power of technology. I'm gonna remove the tape and then I will show you the crystal again. All right, so here we have the final piece. And so it is glued together, as you can see. But of course, glued crystals, especially like a calcite specimen like this one, it has a propensity to crack easily again. So you definitely want to be more gentle with these pieces. I will probably have this in a display stand where it can sit by itself, and then I'll clean this up just kind of by scratching it off gently with my fingernail. But you do want to be careful. So this was a little boo-boo I made, and I should know better, but I had it sitting flat, and usually what I'll do is I'll put a little piece of clear tape here to prevent any leakage, and up here, and I totally spaced when I was doing this video to do that. So that's all there is to it. Just making sure that you're using the right glue, which would be the Loctite glass glue, which is what I use. You can get it on Amazon for like $3, $4. Target sometimes has it. And then your crystal is all repaired. But again, this is a calcite, so it's pretty delicate. So I'm still gonna be more gentle with it, but I think it would be really pretty still in a stand. And I think the crack gives it a little character now. So I hope that helps you if you're trying to figure out how to fix your broken crystals, and I hope you all have a great day.